Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome to my Whole Foods grocery store haul. So let's start off with my little organic Italian salad mix. And then, if you know my journey, I love some wild caught salmon from Whole Foods. So I have that. Then I got this organic chicken broth. I season my veggies in there with, I should say in there, but with the chicken broth. And then I have some organic turkey burgers. And I have never tried these before. I don't think I've ever tried Applegate, but I love Applegate products. So we will see. I usually get those, but I don't think had the turkey burger. So we shall see. Then I got a Quest protein cookie. I've heard a lot about these cookies. You can see it has 15 grams of protein, 2 net carbs, and 1 gram of sugar. So I'm looking forward to that. Then I wanted to try some different electrolytes. You guys know Element watermelon salt is my fave. But I thought, let me try some liquid IV. So I got the strawberry, the passion fruit, and I also got a grape in Ultima. Ultima is the brand. This Ultima was pretty cheap. It was not expensive at all. I just got one to try it out. But again, I have a lot of elements, so that's the reason why I got a little bit of that. So then we go to the meats. I love these split wings from Whole Foods. They're not cheap, but I love the fact that they are, veggie fed. And they have no antibiotics, no animal byproducts, no hormones. So I think the extra cost is worth it. And then I had some chicken thighs. And then I also got some chicken legs, which my daughter loves those. Let's turn these babies around. And they were 50% off today, so that was a bonus surprise. And then I also have some chicken breast, right? Some regular boneless, skinless chicken breast. And then I have here some cantaloupe. And then I have my Dave's thin sliced bread. I love the Dave's. I love the Dave's bread. What I love about this, it has 3 grams of protein, 3 grams of fiber, and it has 12 whole grains. So I love that. It's organic as well. And did I mention the cantaloupe? I love that. Then at the recommendation, I don't know if this is the brand, but from the male to the bee, I'm trying this grass-fed salted butter. And I'm going to show you what kind of butter I use before I'm trying this that I don't really care for. Here are my green olives. I wanted to get some green olives, low in carbs. So that's what I wanted to do there. And then this is a recommendation that came from Bev. Shout out to Bev. She told me to try this Spanish style rice cauliflower from Whole Foods. So here it is. And then not only did I see this, I also saw the regular just rice cauliflower that I could kind of spice up if I wanted to, or season up, I should say. And then I saw this stir fry style rice cauliflower, and I thought, I'm gonna try this. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited to try this stir fry. And then I got some seasoning for that, the garden veggie bouillon cubes, plant-based broth and seasoning. So we'll see how this makes it taste. I don't know. I was going to get the one that was chicken, but it had 800 milligrams of sodium, and I thought that was an awful lot. Meanwhile, this one has, let's see. Meanwhile, this one just has 105 milligrams. So when I saw that big difference, I thought I'm going for the plant-based garden veggie seasoning. And then I also got at the request of, or the recommendation, I should say, of the male to the bee, I got the LaCroix. I think that's how you pronounce it, LaCroix. You guys, if you attend my lives, I could chop up some words, but I am looking forward to trying this, the sparkling water. And she told me to add some apple cider vinegar to that. So if you guys want to try that and just sip on it throughout your day. Apple cider vinegar has so many benefits. And then my daughter snuck that peach Waterloo sparkling water in. That's not mine. That's for my daughter. But anyway, here are some other flavors. Now, Male to the Bee didn't tell me to get the flavored ones, but I thought I'm going to try this. So I got a lime, and I also have a black raspberry. So this is my Whole Foods little grocery haul. And I'm going to show you some other items that I love, but they're not from Whole Foods. They are, from our local grocery store. So I'll be right back. The next thing we have is my other part of the grocery store haul. Now, this is from Whole Foods. If you know Whole Foods, you know the brand 365. This is the organic flaxseed. So I need to be sprinkling that on my stuff for the fiber of it all. And we can see it has 4 grams of fiber per serving. So that's nice to sprinkle that on there. Shout out to Kim J. I know she uses that a lot. Then we have our Mission Carb Balance tortillas. I love these things. The best thing about these tortillas, this is the small one. I also have the large size. But look at those carbs, 2 net grams of carbs, high fiber. You might be saying, how high is it? Well, you can see 17 grams of fiber, 70 calories, and 3.5 grams of fat. And look at that carb count, 19 grams of carbs. But if you take away that 17 grams of fiber, that gives you 2 net carbs. And then look at that sodium. Sodium is 330 milligrams, so not bad at all. The bigger ones aren't that much more. So if I, I'm doing something and I need a bigger one, that's my refrigerator saying, close me. So then we have Eggland's Best. I actually have 2 more cartons of eggs in there. That's the brand of eggs I use, kind of reasonably priced. Then I was going to try some of these Chobani, 20 grams of protein, little drinks here, 0 added sugar. I'll show you guys the sugars and fat. And no, it's 3 grams of fat. So it has 14 carbs, not a lot of fiber, 11 sugars, 20 grams of protein. So you gotta kind of have to balance this out. I think I would drink this before a workout since it does have that added sugar in there and the carbs, but I think it'll be a good kind of pick me up. Here I have some thin bagels. I don't know if this is the brand that I got the last time, but they're thin slice, which I love that. And it's 110 calories. So let's turn it over on the back. Look at our sodium, our carbs, 4 grams of fiber, 3 grams of sugar, low fat. So I do love that it has no high fructose corn syrup. I try to get things without that. Here we have our cucumbers. I'm gonna slice those babies up. We have our strawberries. We have our oikos. I love this. These are little shots of, I call them little shots of protein. This is the strawberry. My daughter and I drink one of these in the mornings and take our supplements. I also have, I said I was going to try these too. Here are the 2 good smoothies. This is strawberry banana. You see it has 10 grams of protein, 70% less sugar. So I'm going to try that out. Let me turn it over on the back if you want to see what it has in it. And then here's another Chobani. This one only has 15 grams. I shouldn't say only because that's still a lot. 15 grams of protein. I'm just trying these out, seeing what I like. So here is the 2 good, 2 grams of fat, 105 milligrams of sodium. Total carb is 5, total protein is 10, 0 fiber, only 3 sugar. So that's, no fiber, but hey, I'm not really expecting that to have a lot of fiber. And then here's the other Chobani, and you can see it has not a lot of fiber. That protein is at 15, 2 grams of fat, 120 calories, 9 grams of carbs if you're interested. And then this is the Elite Core Power Fairlife Protein Shake. This baby is $5 just for the one, but it packs 42 grams of fiber. It packs 42 grams of carbs. Don't we wish it packed 42 grams of fiber? 42 grams of protein, I should say. I'm like in carbs and fiber mode, but this is protein. I buy this for the protein. So I just got one today. I have a pack of 6 downstairs. I should have brought it, that I got from Sam's Club. And it's in chocolate. I can't find the 6-pack in another flavor. But the chocolate I have down there, but I love this strawberry. And then this is the butter I used to use. Kerrygold Irish butter. Here are the 2 sticks. And I just don't really love the taste. You know, people rave about this butter. It's grass-fed. It's, you know, Irish grass-fed cows. They get the, you know, butter from. But I don't love the taste of it. Sorry, Kerrygold. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Kerrygold. Here it is. So anyway, I'm swapping that out for this baby. Dun, 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 dun. So I don't know if this is the brand that tastes good, but I got 2 of them, so I'm gonna try it out. And then finally, I'm not a big cheese girl at all, not at all. But I'm trying to, you know, try different things for a little snack. Besides eggs, I could grab a stick of this cheese. And let's see what it's looking like on the back here. So 7 grams of fat, no carbs, no sugar, no fiber, no nut. You know that song, no carbs, no sugar, no fat, no this, no that. All right, so, and then 5 grams of protein. So I'll take that, but no fiber in that baby. And like I said, I'm not a cheese person. If I eat cheese, I like the shreds of it all. But this is my grocery store haul. This is what I'm gonna be eating. You know, for the most part, I'm going to put some things together and make it happen. Of course, I do have veggies. I have, you know, so that I didn't show you that I've already had. I have some spinach I just made. Maybe I'll show you my spinach that I just made. And then I have some green beans that I plan to make. So let me show you my spinach. Hold on a second. Here is the spinach. This is the spinach I made earlier. Look at that. That was my Whole Foods and Giant Eagle grocery store haul. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Like and share the video. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video or go live. And remember, slow and steady wins the race. Just don't quit.